Hello, my name is Esmeralda Gonzalez, and I'll be doing Chapter 7, Ethics and Corrections, the Nature of Corrections, from the book Criminal Justice Ethics, Theory and Practice, 6th edition, by author Sydney Banks. The prison explosion. 1982 prison explosion and incarceration in the U.S. United States highest rate of imprisonment in the world. Estimated number of state and federal prison inmates in December 31st, 2021 was 1,204. End of 2021, the prison population decreased by 25% from 2011. In 1982, about 200,000 persons were imprisoned. Number tripled between 1982 to 1999. Prison overcrowding. Mass incarceration. Prison overcrowding. Overcrowded prisons adversely affect mental and physical health. Inmates in crowded prisons experience higher risk of suicide. It also results in additional behavior controls, which equals lockdowns and solitary confinement. By 2014, 14 states and the federal prison system had exceeded the max measure of prison capacity. Illinois operated at 138% of capacity, Nebraska at 126% in 2016. Prison overcrowding constitutes a violation of constitutional rights. California in 1970 shifted to a punishment policy referred as total incapacitation, resulted in overcrowding. Between 1980 and 2000, 22 prisons were constructed in California. The rate of construction could not keep up with the rate of imprisonment. A 5-4 majority in Brown versus Plata showed that overcrowding in California's prisons violated the constitutional prohibition against cruel and unusual punishment. Quarter prison population reduced by 137.5%. Reduction of about 40,000 prisoners. Prisoners deserve dignity. Governor of California signed into law Public Safety Reliance Act. Objective of the law realigned the prison system. No money used for mental health programs and substance abuse treatments. By July 2012, 21 counties built more than 10,000 new jail beds for $1.2 billion. In 2013, California governor vetoed a bill that would charge simple drug possession as misdemeanor rather than felony. Adult Use of Marijuana Act went into effect, allowing adults 21 or older to possess it. Marijuana, Schedule I drug under federal law. Users can be subjected to United States Controlled Substance Act. Women's incarceration. Central California's Women's Facility, CCWF, is the largest women's prison in the world and designed to hold 2,004 women. April 2020, CCWF population was 2,742, or 131% capacity. Over 79% of inmates were classified as low risk. Prison is divided into 4 separate units: administrative segregation, security housing, and a death row. Inmates required to get up, clean their room, and make their beds by 7 a.m. Confined to ADSAG for fighting drug-related offenses and assaults on staff. Security housing, SHU, houses small number of women whose behavior constitutes a danger to themselves or others. ADSAG, prison within prison. Women sentenced to death row are confined to a 6-wide area. The shackling of pregnant women. California prohibits shackling of pregnant women. Only 22 states and federal governments have legislated to prohibit or limit the practice. Anti-shackling law was enacted in New York in 2009, allowing association found that almost half of women interviewed have been shackled. Estimated 3% and 10% of pregnant women are incarcerated. Shackling during labor and delivery may entail chaining women to the hospital bed by ankle, wrist, or both. Some states prohibit shackling when women are transported to medical facilities during birth and in postpartum period. Shackling can have serious physical and entail health consequences. Shackling equals cruel and unusual punishment. New forms of incarceration. By 2004, courts have required more than 2/3 of incarcerated prisoners and more than 80% of felons and persons convicted of misdemeanors to pay fees and fines. In 2018, Washington prohibited judges from imposing fees on defendants if they were indigent, homeless, or mentally ill. In 2020, California eliminated 23 criminals' legal fees.